mailbox was overflowing with these little padded envelopes. We seem to have a new centerpiece on the table. Didn't you just get some really big monster tires in like last week?
No, it was like a long time ago.
2 weeks maybe.
But these have different wheels. The other set, I don't really care for the wheels that the other ones have, but those are expensive.
Of course, it's all expensive.
I bought them used because buying them new is expensive. So when that
You're always trying to put a positive spin on your bad habit.
What?
Stay off eBay. You're grounded. Again.
You know, when I was a kid and I got grounded, I usually got my phone taken away for like a half hour. Now she doesn't know how to punish at all for discipline.
She's a pushover.
She's a pushover. Like, as a kid, I got ass bust, and if it was mom saying you're getting an ass bust, I was like, shoot, I got let off. Now if it's dad's ass bust, then that's a different story, but mom's ass bust were no problem. Get right over it.
It's kind of burnt.
Honey, it stinks in here.
It's because I burnt the waffle. It's the last chocolate waffle when I burn it.
Oh, have you gotten to try them yet?
Yeah, I've had them. They're good. Especially if you put whipped cream
You
on
don't, you don't want it?
No.
It's not burnt.
Yeah, it is. You can't tell because it's chocolate.
It smells really bad.
It does smell kind of bad. It smells like this burnt, not your back.
Your mom burnt her waffle. Guess what? You look very pretty today.
Thank you. I'm a little grumpy. But today's a good day. We're getting the carpet replaced in Tommy's room finally.
Yeah.
That's good. The house is going to be power washed for the first time of the season. That's good.
Yeah. The yard looks nice.
Yes, thank you. I noticed you've been mowing like every day. It's because you just want to drive your new tractor.
It's not a new tractor.
Well, you're new to you.
It's not new to me. I've been riding that.
I mean, it's like new.
I rode that tractor when it was new. Trust me, it's not like new. It looks new to you. Just remember, you didn't want me to have it. How did you get 2 Frisbees in your mouth at once? That's something new. So as y'all saw yesterday, Billy and I went to Colton Graham's and raided his secret stash. We went to Jegs. We were joking around with Terry McMullen at Jegs, call him T-Mac, Uncle Terry. We were joking around with Terry. This thing's built to the max. I'll be damned. They weren't shitting. So this is the way we bought the engine. Just the way you see it there. The first thing I did was go ahead and pull the water pump off and check out the valve train. It's got Comp Magnum 152 roller rockers, $360 a set. Moroso stud girdle. So I pull all the intake bolts out, break the intake manifold loose and pull it off to see what's in the lifter valley. It turns out this is actually a flat tappet solid lifter camshaft. Interesting. Upon closer inspection, this isn't a cheapo Danny B belt drive. This is a Comp Cams $1,200 belt-driven camshaft setup. So I remove the stud girdles, remove all the roller rocker arms, and inspect all the parts. All the push rods are good. Rocker arms seem fresh. I even start pulling the lifters out to check to see if there's any of them white. Every single lifter passes inspection. Next, I pull the cylinder heads off, and I can't believe what I'm seeing. Ross forged blower pistons and O-ringed deck surface, copper head gaskets, and O-ring cylinder heads. 90458 is a Ross 8-to-1 blower piston. 5/7 rod, 3/4/8 stroke. As we pull the pan off, we find out it's a 4-bolt main block, ARP main studs, rod bolts, forged connecting rods, forged steel crank. This engine was built for boost. So guys, in all honesty, we really lucked out on this deal. We gave $2,000 for this little small block. Pig in a poke. Hard to tell what it is. We just took a gamble. You know, we took a risk on it. And it turns out this thing actually appears to have really had a blower on it at one time. And that's the reason for the dual keyway crankshaft and the $1,200 timing belt from Competition Cams. Forged steel crank, forged steel rods, ARP rod bolts, ARP main bolts, O-ring block, O-ringed heads, copper head gaskets, ARP head stud kit. It's all there. It all makes sense. I really feel like this was built as a street engine. That's why it doesn't have a roller camshaft in it. They planned on really driving this thing. They put a little flat tappet camshaft in it. Probably weren't worried about making a lot of power, but in all honesty, even at 8-to-1, on 15 pounds of boost, this thing's gonna make 600 or 700 horsepower. So now what do we do?
I'm headed to get my hair trimmed.
Oh, are you really?
Yep.
What about them feet? You gonna get something done with them? So we hit a home run.
A home run.
Yeah.
Explain.
It is built to the max.
It really is built to the max.
It really is built to the max. It has forged connecting rods, look like probably an Eagle connecting rod. It's got a forged steel crank. It's got forged pistons in it. It's got head studs. It's got main studs. It's got a $1,200 belt drive camshaft setup. The block is O-ringed. The heads are O-ringed. It uses copper head gaskets for real. This is actually a blower motor.
Oh, one of those different sounding ones.
Yeah.
That's the one when you're at the track and one of those starts up, everybody runs to the starting line to watch it.
Yeah, we're gonna put that in the Nova.
What?
Yeah, Billy's gonna order a blower.
Are you a fan of those?
No,
I didn't think so. Why would you do that?
I don't know. It's just an idea. It's just an idea. He's talking to Corey Box right now. He's talking to Corey Box right now about ordering a blower for it. He's out there walking around the driveway like an idiot. Look at him.
Yeah, he always paces when he talks, but I feel like a blower isn't really your style. This floor is a miracle.
Holy smokes.
All the rotten floor cut out. Locate this against the wall.
Okay.
And make a shoe caddy for Abby's shoes.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a futon instead of this thing, a little bit bigger of a couch, like a futon.
So the cabinet's not going back in there?
I don't think so. Look how much room for activities.
Yeah, that is a lot more room.
It'd be even longer, more seating.
Where are we gonna put the water tank?
Well, Kenny said that we could measure and make the futon work over top of the water tank.
Right, got a custom one made.
What about that?
Well, we can measure futons and see what kind of space they have under them.
What the hell's a
Figure it out.
futon?
A futon, it's one of those couches that makes into a bed.
A yuppie couch.
Couch. No, it's like what kids use in college dorms and stuff. Be better than that.
That's brand new.
Brand new 14 years ago.
Thomas. Oh, look what he did. Well.
We can add complaints. Your weed spray killed the whole bottom edge of the flock.
Technically, it wasn't weed spray. That was the torch.
The torch.
Oh, no, different. No, June.
When was there a torch?
I used a torch the other day.
Right by the flocks?
On the ground. I burnt all this stuff with the torch.
But Just like 4 videos ago, you were spraying the weeds.
It didn't work fast enough. I wasn't happy with the results. Don't worry about my torch. Look what Tommy did with the basketball.
I fixed it.
They already poofed back up.
I think this is smoking on.
He's worried if it's
All
smoking.
right, start it up. Tommy thinks he's blown a head gasket. I don't think so. It's not smoking.
You definitely notice if it was.
Yes.
Okay.
You're just looking for an excuse to get something else to drive. Now, look how much simpler this is to work on than that Blazer.
Not wrong. I don't even need to sand the frame. I'll just paint it.
Yeah, the frame's in nice shape. Remember we went clear to Tennessee and got this for you? This was gonna be your tow vehicle. And you sanded halfway through the fender, and what did you hit?
Pussy. Don't.
I drove it back here. I've got an engine sitting in the garage for it. Shit the bed, I forgot
What?
Hell, we could have just put that motor in my Nova. There's a 350 in there I was gonna put in this thing.
Right, yeah.
And I forgot all about it. But yeah, we've got a motor and it's got a fresh turbo 400 sitting in it right now.
A driveway paint job.
I don't know, we'll do something.
Are we capable of that?
We're capable of a lot of things. I'm telling you, the battery's dead. I had a hell of a time getting it started out front. Would I lie to you? Why do you never trust me? So have you made a decision?
Well, I got 3 screws in to taking my radiator out, and I decided I'm just gonna go back to working on my seat now.
Well guys, I think I'm about done for tonight. I did get a call from Bob McVeigh today. I had some very good news on Billy's new engine. And he would like for us to come up tomorrow and take a look at what he's got. He's disassembled part of the short block. He's got the camshaft out of it. He's looked at the wrist pins and he's checked all the main and the rod bearing clearances, checked the balance on the crank. Every single thing he's checked, the engine was perfect. It was dead nuts where it needed to be. So that's all good news. But he would like for us to stop up tomorrow and take a look at a couple other things. So look for that tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.